A little girl named Camila was really happy about going to kindergarten for the first time, but suddenly, she got very sick, so her mom quickly took her to the hospital. Sadly, the doctors couldn't help her, and she passed away. Now they're looking into what happened to Camila, and her mom is doing her best to remember and honor her. A little girl named Camila Peralta had just turned 3 and was excited to start a new adventure in kindergarten. Her mother, Mary Mendoza Peralta, revealed that Camila could not stop speaking about starting her first day in kindergarten. In fact, Camila was so excited that she wanted to show up prepared and as knowledgeable as possible. Her mother said she had books she wanted to study so that she did not look dumb at school. Mary had equipped her daughter with all the necessary books to learn her letters, coloring, and reading. She was even more excited to show her colorful lunchboxes at school. But before Camila could even get a chance to experience kindergarten, she started developing symptoms such as stomach pain, fever, and vomiting. Naturally, Camila's mother rushed her daughter to the nearest pediatrician in her Horseshoe community. However, she did not know this would be the beginning of an emotionally draining process. When Camila and her mother got to the pediatrician, they were recommended to go to a hospital as the little girl showed severe signs of dehydration. Mary did as she was told and went to a nearby hospital, the Basada Hospital of Salinas de Hidalgo, where she hoped her daughter would be examined and healed. When professionals attended to the 3-year-old, they covered her in wet towels to bring her fever down. Then Mary was sent to get suppositories. After a few hours, she was given a serum and painkillers and was told Camila was ready to be taken home. However, Camila's parents did not see any improvements in their daughter's health. Hence, they decided to go to another private doctor who prescribed her new medication, suggested Camila eat non-sweet fruits, and recommended a lot of hydration. However, neither the food suggestions nor the medication could stop Camila's vomiting, so Mary decided to take her back to the private doctor, and this time, he attended to her urgently and had her admitted into a hospital. The doctors put the little girl on an IV, but it took longer than expected as the nurses could not find a vein. Eventually, they found one, but the worried parent explained that her daughter was disconnected 10 minutes later. The doctors did not do an electrocardiogram, which records any signals from the heart. Mary went to her baby and hugged her, but as much as Camila lay there helpless, her mother said she felt her try to gain the strength to hug her. However, the parent was told to let her go so she could rest in peace. Camila's parents were told their daughter had died. Mary was then put in a room and told she could not see her daughter. She tried to convince the doctor for one last look at Camila, but to no avail. During the wake, Mary watched her daughter lying inside a coffin with a glass cover. At first, she saw that the glass was steamy, and she wanted to open it but was advised by her family members not to, thinking she might just be hallucinating from the pain of losing her child. Eventually, her mother-in-law looked through and saw Camila's eyes moving. They quickly took her pulse and realized her heart was still beating. The family immediately called for an ambulance, but as they rushed to the hospital, Camila's heart rate got lower and lower. By the time they got to the hospital, Camila was declared dead for the second time. The little girl's family was now sitting with 2 death certificates, disappointed by the inadequacy of the medical attention they received. They wanted justice for Camila. Mary admitted she was holding a grudge against the doctors who failed to diagnose her daughter and treat her appropriately. All she wants is to prevent this kind of negligence from happening again. She filed a complaint with the authorities of the Villa de Ramos municipality, but is uncertain if they would contact her family. Mary was sad to have lost her daughter, who she described as a people person who was kind to everyone. She will do anything to fight for her innocent daughter's life. The parent later gave an update about what could happen to the doctors who failed to diagnose her child. On October 13, 2022, Mary took to Facebook to share a post that revealed what sentence doctors who treated her daughter could get. Jose Luis Ruz Contreras, the Attorney General of the state, appeared in a photo being interviewed by the press, saying Mary's daughter's case is being thoroughly investigated. Officials are trying to figure out the responsibilities of both the funeral home and the municipal authorities. Contreras said the arrest warrants were issued for the commission of homicide by omission with a penalty of up to 25 years in prison. The official noted that it appeared some people didn't follow their duties, which urged them to give timely medical attention. The day before Mary's post was shared, a news station covered the bizarre case. After a month of investigations, the Attorney General's office of San Luis Potosi linked 3 doctors for declaring Camila dead when she was still alive. 3 arrest warrants have been given for 2 doctors and another one who incorrectly declared the little girl dead. Horacio, 53, Lydia, 33, Celine, 30. The trio will face criminal proceedings for the commission of homicides by omission. Despite having lost little Camilla at a very young age when she hadn't experienced many milestones, Mary ensured to keep her memory alive. On October 15, 2023, Remembrance Day, Mary paid tribute to Camilla by sharing Facebook videos of some of the memories she and the little girl made. Camilla's mother confessed that she is still grieving the angel she loves. The heartbroken parent remembered all the children born sleeping and the ones who were never met. She lovingly remembered those who were born but couldn't be taken home and those who made it home but couldn't stay, adding, "In memory of all the angels too perfect for earth." On August 17, 2023, Mary shared 2 cakes on Facebook featuring her little girl's face to honor her memory and held a party for the child, which she described as very nice. Camilla's mother also sent blessings to all those who got involved and helped make the day special.